Hey guys, so I wanted to do a tour of the Airbnb that I'm staying at. This is the elevator that we would come out of, and we would enter into this hallway here. Sorry, I'm trying to be a little bit quiet because I'm not sure what tenants are here right now. But small hallway. There appears to be seven rooms. I'm over here in the back, 1105. And you got a window out here where you could get a little bit of a view. There's a very big echo in here. There we go. Let's go ahead and key in. So as soon as you enter, you have a place where you could kick off your shoes. You could plug in your card right here, and that turns on the power to the place. So there's a little room in there, so you could push your shoes back a little bit. You have some storage. Looks like this is where you'd put cleaning supplies as well as your pantry for food. You have a small kitchen with a washing unit, so I guess you're supposed to hand dry or hand wash, and then you can just hang it up here to dry. You also have your pantry with some pots and pans, single burner electric, but that should be plenty enough for this small place. It's not like we're going to be making amazing meals, just need it for a place to stay. There's room for additional cleaning supplies down here, and we have the washer dryer unit, which I need to go through and translate and figure out how it works, but this one says dehydrate. I think this one says wash dehydrate, so I'm assuming that means that it can do both washing and drying. One of these things, I think it's this one, says add dry. Another thing that's interesting on here is the temperature gauge, as it goes from 30 degrees to 95 degrees. So in either Celsius or Fahrenheit, both of those seem very off, so I'm not sure what they entirely mean by that. There is, so you can see I already tried opening this right here. There's a little panel right here, and I was trying to see if it had dry, and I was assuming, okay, maybe it has a lint filter. And this thing right here is not actually a lint filter. That's a water filter of some sort. And so water came out a little bit there, so it spilled, but nothing too bad. There you go. That's the kitchen area. There's some additional storage here for your luggage, and I haven't taken that out quite yet. You also have a place where you can hang your coats and jackets and whatever. The refrigerator is right over here, which it has both refrigerator as well as a freezer, so that's going to be very nice. I can get some frozen meals or store some snacks or whatever, some cold drinks. Here's the bathroom, which has a sliding door. You have the toilet, which features a very functional bidet. You have the instructions in English, so you have stop, wash, bidet, and exclusive. And so it's all kind of obvious. I mean, that's going to wash your bottom, that's for female parts. But then exclusive, that one was very interesting, and so I thought I would be adventurous and try it out. And let me tell you, that does feel very exclusive. It does kind of wash everything. You do have the water pressure, the control the direction forward, backward. I haven't tested that button just yet. And you can adjust the toilet seat temperature as well as the water temperature, eco mode. You could wash the spray nozzle, and then you could also wash your babies inside there. There's a sink, which is nice and big, so I'll actually be able to shave using that. You have a medicine cabinet. Oh, you can see I'm all disheveled. You have your extra towels and toilet paper, hair dryer. This thing kind of makes an interesting sound because it's spring loaded towards the end, but it'll make a, oh, it's not doing it. Oh, I guess it doesn't do it anymore, but it makes a sound like a twang from a guitar. Here is the shower, and it's a little bit confused at this at first because I came here trying to pull it because that would kind of make sense to get inside there. But no, you have to push it, which you have to be careful about how you adjust this shower head here because it's really close and about to scrape against it. You have your vent there and your toiletries. But the thing about it is when you get inside, it's already kind of small, and then you have to kind of navigate around the door to get inside. I mean, it's not like that bad, but it just, to me, that doesn't make sense having it go in that direction. But anyway, you have a nice little aromatic diffuser, hand wash, and I'm not exactly sure what these guys are. Oh, those are just cups. So moving on into the bedroom portion, we have a couch with a TV and controls for that, as well as I think that's controls for maybe the AC. No, they're both for the TV. But something I've realized is that I haven't sat in a couch in 3 weeks, and oh my god, it feels so nice to relax in a couch. I really didn't think that was something I would miss or even notice until I sat down and I realized this is very comfortable. We have our control units for power for the lights. That looks like it controls the I'm not sure. I think this might be for air control, and that might be for controlling the temperature of the floor, or it might be something. I'm not exactly sure what these two are. I'll have to go around and mess with it. You have an emergency light in case there's an earthquake. You have a flashlight. The positioning of the couch is a little bit interesting because then you end up sitting here and you get a really nice view of the refrigerator. So really ice view of the refrigerator. So moving on, we have the bed over here. Fairly decent size, looks like a queen. And you have your little nightstands there with some drawers and USB ports on both sides. Have a decent sized TV. We also have a microwave, I forgot to mention this. But it doesn't look like they cleaned it. But something else is that this place is very new, and when I came in they still had one of the sticker things for transporting the refrigerator. There's somewhere else I found one and I pulled it off because it was peeling off. I think that was on the sink. Yeah, you can still see there's some remnants there, but they left a lot of the sticky plastic on it, so I removed a few of them because they were just either falling off or something. But yeah, the place is very, very new. Some things still have like that new smell to it. But moving on over to the desk, which is really nice to have, and I wish I had a desk like this when I was at the government quarantine, because you have a nice big drawer along here, you have another drawer there, and I'm assuming this is where you put like a full desktop PC. That we're going to have one inside here, and you have a pretty decent view. So coming out here, you can see the big mountains of Jeju. Looks like they're doing some construction projects here and here. They have some foundation. It looks like they're tearing out, and they might be building something new on top of that. Let's see what else is out there. It looks like there's a supermarket that's out over there. There's a little kids playground that's right there. This building right here, it looks like it rains quite a bit out here, and there's a lot of mud and maybe moss that's growing into the stucco that's over there, but it looks very, very aged. Same thing with the building to the right of it. I really like this house that's right here. You have this kind of long driveway that goes into the back, and you have this kind of neat door They have a little garden that's right there in their little courtyard. You have the green room that goes inside there, or the sunroom, whatever you want to call it, and your staircase up. Sorry about that. Anyway, you have the staircase that lets you get up there, and then you go inside. You have another kind of sunroom that's there that you have to go inside, then come out, then walk along this pathway, and then go in through that door into whatever's inside there. Maybe that's the laundry room, or where you put the misbehaving kids. But it doesn't appear to be a multiplex, kind of like this building here right next to it, where you have the multiple doors on the outside. So that looks like one big building. Other things that are interesting is that a lot of these have their own kind of water towers. So I'm assuming that so then they can maintain their own water pressure. Looks like, I'm not sure if these are like some sort of water heaters or what the heck those are, but there's another one that's similar right here. And since it's attached to that, I'm assuming that's like a solar water heater, but who knows? Yeah, it's got a pretty nice view. It has been very windy, which is kind of slightly a bit of a bummer because I wanted to take the drone out. So I'm not sure if I'll be able to do that on the island. But I kind of should have figured most islands tend to be fairly windy. But yeah, that is my Airbnb for the next few days. It's kind of nice. Very nice upgrade in comparison to the government quarantine and the hostel. Man, the hostel was awful. Not sure if I'll be doing that again. Oh, here's one more thing that I could show you guys. The TV that's here is about like 1.5 feet away from the wall. So it kind of gives this interesting kind of 3D effect of that it's like really, really floating there because you can't see any of the cords or anything there. So I don't know, I just thought that was kind of interesting, especially, yeah, if you go like that, that makes it look a lot more floaty. But yeah, here we go. I'll be looking forward to enjoying this, having a little bit of peace and quiet, and not having people coming in at 4 a.m. and stumbling up the stairs after going out for a night drinking. That's pretty decent. And I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.
좌석 틈새로 빠져 압착될 경우 파손 또는 화재의 위험이 있으니 승무원에게 말씀해 주세요. 지금부터 잘 들어. 구면 뽑은 좌석 또는 발걸이의 아래 부분. 머리 위에 붙어 있고 버그를 기울 잠그는 몸에 맡겨줘요. Yeah, 붉은색 손잡이. 주문이 뽑히지 않는다면
공연복은 비상과 앞에서 탈출 직전에 부풀려주세요.
비행기가 바다에 내리면 탈출 미끄럼대를 구유물로 사용합니다. 비상구의 위치는 승무원의 지시를 따라주세요.
객실 기압에 이상이 있으면 선반에서 산소 마스크가 내려옵니다. 마스크를 잡아당겨 코와 입을 완전히 덮고 끈으로 고정해주세요. 도움이 필요한 사람이 있으면 먼저 착용한 후 도와주세요. 하겠습니다. 이륙 준비를 위해 좌석 등받이를 세워주시고 테이블이 제자리에 있는지 좌석 벨트를 매셨는지 다시 확인해주세요. 앞좌석 등받이 속에 보관할 수 없는 큰 전자기기는 좌석 하단 또는 기내 선반에 보관해주세요. 보다 자세한 내용은 앞좌석 등받이 속의 안내문을 참고해주세요.